Okay, we got 15 minutes, 9 seconds on this one. Um, I think I'm gonna call this one the value of life or whatever because I genuinely don't understand why people want to live because sure, I could be depressed, sure, I could have problems, whatever, but I genuinely do not understand value of life other than there's a planet. 8 billion people are scattered across this planet, and no matter how you look at it, the resource allocation and whatever geopolitical aspect of it, whatever, is gonna scatter these 8 billion people in different hierarchies of access to resources. So I have this mental map of 8 billion people ranking. And the only thing in life that actually makes sense to me is that you're in a, let's say, soccer match or football match um, that is literally 8 billion teams playing, and is basically you can win one game. You start with one person, you're the one person. You win one game, you attract two people, three, four, five. Sure, you can go and have a team of, let's say, 100,000 people in your team, and you're gonna fight the rest of it minus 100,000. But it still is the factions, is your team. And inside that team, you're gonna have um, the leader. Let's say you are the leader, the kind of your underlings, and the hierarchy between them. So it's basically the 5 to 10 people, which are gonna be your either your family, your friends, your whatever. So it's this hierarchy of worth allocation, as I call it, that you're competing with 8 billion people. And like it or not, it is a competition because the resources or even the placements of these 8 billion people in the world are not gonna be equal. It's literally you. What I call it is that shit. The space arranges itself. For instance, you enter a room and there are like 10 people. Not everyone is gonna be by the window, not everyone is gonna be on the couch. The place arranges people, like it or not, because it's the limitation of personal space. And how it works is that on this planet, with 8 billion people, are gonna be, without repeating myself, are gonna be metrics to measure these. Who is the top one, top 10, top whatever of the hierarchy? And I don't see any other value in life other than winning the game. Because if you have a happy life, if you have kind of um, you earn good, you live good, stable economy, whatever, and you're still not top of the chain and top of the food chain, the moments like with Europe now, with their comfort and their kind of complacency, the moment, imagine you're in Greenland. You've been living your life, you've been chilling, you've been doing whatever. And you don't have the ambition to become a world leader. Not everyone has. But now the world leaders are saying, okay, I want to buy your land. I want you to get out of this, or if you're gonna stay here, the entirety of your life is gonna change because I say so. And that's the power of people who are on the top. And what I don't understand is that why not everyone is trying to be on the top? Because, sure, at least you can fight for it. Because this has been kind of a personal purgatory for me that I see so many people appreciating someone else to the extent of worshiping them, or this fascinates me a lot that someone makes a world, let's say Lord of the Ring or the anime, manga, whatever, and other people live inside that world. They theorize about that world. They have successful carriers and couriers, however you pronounce that, analyzing that world. That world was built by a human. Like you say, like One Piece. This world has been built in 25 years with 1,000 named characters, and everyone is gonna know. Not everyone. Most of the fans know 70% of the named characters. Do you understand how much of a brain power, how much of whatever energy you are spending is gonna need to you for you to internalize someone else's world and not build your own? Sure, it has entertainment value, you can escape to it, you can do whatever. Some actually have a career out of it, like so many YouTube channels doing chapter by chapter analysis and whatever. And I was doing it myself as well, and it was doing great with the kind of theorizing and whatever. But the writer in me said, why am I analyzing someone else's world while I can build my own? I'm a writer as well. It's just that's the kind of that's something that I don't understand about people. That if you see Elon Musk, Trump, or whatever, and you're hungry for their influence, their whatever, just keep fucking producing shit. Go on fucking video, post. No one sees it. Okay, the next video, right? No one sees it. The next one. Because you can suffocate the world with two things, both quality and quantity, that I call quantity as a kind of new word or whatever. And the funny thing is that the more quantity you produce, the more quality it's gonna have. And the more quality it has, the more exposure it's gonna have to the right kind of people. For me, I've been writing for 18 years, and suddenly bestsellers are pitching my writing to publishers. One of them recently swore that he's gonna get me discovered. When I write, did I think about this guy putting his name and legacy and reputation on the line for me. No, I just kept fucking writing. And the beauty of it is that I'm not still on the other side of the line. I'm not sitting here with the bestseller money and reputation. So I can say this clearly because I just do not understand life other than being on the top of the food chain. Life for me means nothing if I need to appreciate someone else from a lower to higher level. I don't even fucking believe in God as a kind of higher power. I believe in God, for whatever the reason is, as a peer. As if, hey, you motherfucker control the cosmos and whatever, sure. But I'm controlling my fucking life. If you fucking interfere with my fucking life, I have the one fucking power that you cannot fucking take away from me, is that I fucking keep writing. If you if you take away from me my capability of writing, is you cheating in the game, because that's literally my totality of identity. And if you, it's literally like the Nietzsche going crazy. Okay, Nietzsche, after he went crazy, he was just a lump of flesh. It's dead. So the bargaining chip with God, or whatever the fuck it is that it still is a leverage and power game. Because if I'm alive, I'm gonna write. And if I'm not gonna be in the possibility, in the capability of writing, I'm dead. That's it. I don't give a fuck about the mechanics of living, breathing, and whatever. So I'm not gonna beg a god to make me a billionaire or whatever. I'm just gonna say, hey, I write, and if you are, or whatever, if you exist, just give me an opportunity to write and reach more people, because with my mind and stubbornness, I am gonna reach there with you or without you. You're just gonna fucking facilitate that. That's how I treat every single fucking person in my life, because I do not understand submission as a fucking concept. Why the fuck I would admit someone being better than me in anything? If I don't have the expertise, I respect their time and investment in that expertise. They're not gonna be a better human being than me. And fuck that, they're not gonna have a better identity than me, because with everything I have, I'm still building. And if I literally compare myself to fucking Trump, Eminem, whatever, that motherfucker is 70 years old. I'm 26 years old. With other 26 years olds, have they devoted themselves as deep to their niche as me? No one has. No one has written millions of words that are equated on global scale to fucking Dostoevsky, Nietzsche, whatever, that these bestsellers are comparing me to in their niche. I know so many billionaires, millionaires, whatever, that they fought tooth and nail for everything they got, but still they haven't done more than me. So why do I respect them? I've been writing since I was 8 years old, every single fucking day. Even doodling, reading, learning, whatever. And no one can beat that unless you find a 26 years old or whatever age that has been doing this when they were 7 years old, with more hours, more consistency, more craft, more talent. So when I have that, when I know who I am, I do not respect anyone from an inferior place. And when I'm not inferior to anyone, I just keep building, because the more I build, the more I climb up the rank,